I'm so glad that you can join this full pack of sexiness in the house. That's right. We have some fitness, some fitness, some fitness, and some more fitness. And that's right here on the Michelle Davis Fitness Show. So what better yet is I'm going to jump forward. We're going to talk about the Strength Sisters event. That's June 16th. Can you show us the flyer real quick? Yeah. Are you doing something in the back of there? Yes. I know. I can see you back there. So June 16th, we're going to have our first Strength Sisters event. I have my Strength Sister, Jody Tihard, my Strength Sister, Kristen Ardizioni, and my Strength Sister, Shanti from Lash the Cure. Thank you, everybody from Facebook Live. So glad that you guys can come here and join us. So Strength Sisters has the Celebration of Life June 16th from noon to 4 p.m. here at the Gene Woods Racing Experience. We're going to be celebrating my sister's life. We're going to be talking about all sorts of things that have to do with strength, empowering, motivating, and inspiring women. We're going to have go-kart rides. We're going to have catered event. We're going to have tons of stuff in the silent auction. And furthermore is just come down. It's free to attend. It's going to be a lot of fun. And what better yet is, ladies, if you're not doing anything tomorrow, come join me at Cowabunga Bay. Michael, you can come too if you want. Okay. But yes, tomorrow, 3 p.m., I'm going to join with all of my ladies at Cowabunga Bay. We're going to have a fun time and just kind of start off. Has summer started yet? I feel like summer started yet because it's so hot.
I know.
It's like in the 90s here in Vegas. But Cowabunga Bay tomorrow at 3. And as well, I'm doing a new review every week on Michelle Davis Fitness. Scott, if you can show them the little flyer. I'm going to be talking about Whey of the Week. So every single week I'm going to talk about a different whey product, and I'm going to be introducing what the products are, the company, so forth. So you can stay tuned and look forward to that. I hope you guys liked my testimonials. Every week I love showing different things I incorporate in my lifestyle that you guys can kind of be mindful of. So this week was all about protection, and that's why I had it in the photo booth. Kind of give you guys a different idea, a different approach if you're interested in social media. That's a way to do testimonials. And so better yet, I'm going to introduce everybody here in the studio, starting with Shanti. She's from Lash the Cure, and she's my eyelash extension specialist, located in Henderson. And she just opened her business about a year ago. So come on down, enjoy. It's off of Eastern, and talk about your lashes a little bit.
So we just opened in February, and I've been doing lashes for 6 years, and we basically just try to do the best quality that is out there for lashes. We have the longest retention, and how are you like yours?
I love them. I've gone to about 4 to 5 different eyelash extension specialists, and I love about hers is I can't feel them on my eyes. I think the one thing I had an issue with was if you go too full, they get really heavy and your eyes actually start like getting a little painful, like you have to close them, like it's a little too heavy, too much. So she's perfect. And I love her office, which you're looking for another technician.
Yes, we definitely need another full-time lash artist soon.
So if you're interested, if you're looking for a location, if you are an eyelash technician specialist, get a hold of Shanti. You can get her on IG at Lash the Cure, and also at lashlacurelv.com.
Yes.
Awesome. So, Jody Tihard.
Hi.
My Strength Sister. How you doing, woman?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. So glad that you can come and hang out with me. Every month she's here, 4th Friday of the month. Jody Tihard Fitness. She's been in 42 competitions, 76 titles, something like that. She's the owner of Crave Energy Bar, and I can't say enough about this woman. She's just the most hardest working woman ever. And we're going to talk about entrepreneurship.
Yes.
Because you wanted to bring that up. And as well, I got to give kudos to Kristen. Because Kristen over here, she is the youngest bodybuilder on Team Platinum Physiques. That's right. And she has been undefeated every single show. She's badass. She works at Greens and Proteins.
Yep.
She's got 5 dogs. She's got horses. And she is amazing on IG stories. If you like a real girl that tells you what's up, this is the one right here. How you doing, Kristen?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good.
Thanks for bringing me on again.
Of course. Tell us about your sexy photo shoot that you did the other day with Doug.
Well, it started out, we did a Guns and Bikinis photo shoot for the Platinum Physiques calendar with Doug Williams. And he runs Viva Las Vegas Auto. which he sells. He like brings in and trades a bunch of really awesome cars, and he likes to kind of amp up his sales by using some of the fitness girls and helping get pictures with them with the cars to just kind of bring in a little more eyesight to his websites, I guess. And he offered to let me do some shoots with him, and my first time modeling, it went really well.
Good
I'm really
job.
excited about it.
So go to Platinum Physiques, the team page. Michael,
Hi.
how you doing? My coach back here. You know, I shouldn't put him in the back. You never
That's
put your
okay.
coach in the back. That's like the
Oh
worst.
no, this is okay. This is fine.
So he's actually been on a weight transformation journey, which I'm just going to say, you're down 16 pounds. He doesn't want to talk much about it, but I'm just saying I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And your wife Joanne is coming on May 10th,
Yes.
which I'm so excited to talk about the LawFit family. And you have a superhero party coming up.
Yep, on June 1st. It's
Yeah.
gonna be exciting. Superheroes and villains.
And so is anybody invited, or is it just the team?
Well, the team, and then of course friends of the team and family.
Friend.
Absolutely.
Awesome, cool, but better yet, bring my strength sisters along. And so even better, you have new competitors who have just joined the team recently. You signed up
cool.
like 4 or 5 new people this week.
Yeah, we actually are doing great, and we're very blessed, very, very blessed that we have
Hey,
you know,
Joanne.
all these new competitors.
mamas.
Hi, baby.
Woo! Look, she's like it. Woo! So yeah, welcome everybody to the new family, the fitness family. If you're ever interested, PlatinumPhysiques.com is where you want to go. You can get a free assessment, free health evaluation, can give you more information, lead you in the journey where you want to go. And so yeah, we're going to talk about being your own boss. Because when it comes to running a business, you got to be serious and you have to be laser focused, and that's one of the topics that Jody wanted to talk about. And so, Michael, let's kind of start with you. Back when you wanted to create your own business and you came up with Platinum Physiques, how long did it take you before you really got hold of like having a super, super spectacular business? Did you have to kind of go through some rough times before?
Yeah, I think that any business starts off, you know, right at the beginning, it's a little tough, you know. But if you're really good at what you do, and you also give an exceptional service, then you know, and you have the heart to really help the people that you're trying to work with, then you'll be successful. And that's always been my goal from the very beginning. Is each individual person, no matter how big we get, are very special to me, and it's very important that everyone gets exactly what they need, and not only physically but emotionally as well, and just help them, you know, help change lives through fitness. And so yes, it took a little while. You know, you start to build, you know, a bigger business as you go along. And I started Platinum Physiques about 2.5 years ago, and now it's exploded. So
I'm
we're doing
laughing
great.
because Joanne said, nobody puts baby in the corner.
Oh my gosh, is that what she said? She's so funny. Oh my gosh. You're silly, girl.
So you train women and you help train their bodies,
Yes.
connecting with their minds to build the motivation, the confidence, the wisdom. And when it comes to being a strong woman, Jody, being a competitor is something that after you did your first competition, how did that feel? How did that empower you to kind of eventually become your own boss?
Well, that's kind of a hard question.
That's like a mixed in 3 in 1, right? I always do that to her. I shoot her all these questions in one. And go.
Fitness was always a part of my life since the age of 12, and that's actually when I discovered weightlifting. And I used to get up in the morning and go lift weights with my brother, who was on the football team at the time, and my dad was lifting weights. So I fell in love with weightlifting and all that at a very young age. So obviously I've continued that over the next almost 30 years.
And you've empowered women. You inspire everyone every day about health, especially when it comes to your protein bars, your energy bars. So building your own company and motivating others to be an entrepreneur. What advice would you give?
I will say this. I do believe that not everybody's meant to be an entrepreneur. Because if it wasn't for the amazing people that work for me now, I probably wouldn't be where I'm at today, because they've supported me and they work very hard. You have to have a passion. And along with that, you have to be really streamline focus, because if you let all these distractions of personal life and events and dating and and all these other things interfere, you're gonna fail, because it's one of those things where you're putting your love, your passion, your drive, and you're gonna have long days, very long days, and you have to stay focused. And you got to remember, you're gonna fail. You're gonna fail over and over again. You're gonna wake up several days and feel like you want to quit. And I can remember crying to my best friend, I don't know how many times. She's probably sick of me calling her, I want to quit, and she kept telling me, don't quit, you're not quitting, I'm not letting you quit. And I'll be honest, even my family at the time, they wanted me to quit. I was spending all this time and this money, and they're like, you need to give up. And I've never been a quitter. That's just my personality. Obviously, you can probably notice that through all the competitions I did. And I kept going, and I knew that I was going to succeed, but I just had to get through all the bumps in the road. So you really need to stay focused, and along the way, you're going to find people that are really going to support you. And yeah, you're going to have people out there that aren't going to support you. I mean, my own family at the time, they didn't support me. And now they're like in amazement of the things I've done. So it's finding that supportive network, friends,
Yep.
family, whatever it may be, boyfriend, husband, and you know, you're gonna have bad days, and you got to remember that the bad days are, you know, there are just a few of them, but you got to keep pushing through and keep going.
Shanti, what do you say?
Thank
Thank you very I felt like we were bobbleheads. We were all like nodding like this.
Yeah. No, I feel like you're definitely speaking to me right now, because I just opened in February, and yeah, there's definitely things coming at you from all different angles
Yes.
that you're not prepared for, even though when you start your business, you're like, I'm prepared for everything. I've done my research. I know what I'm doing. I do the best at what I do.
Yeah.
Well, you still have hard days.
You
and, like,
do.
being a woman or just being anyone with kids, you know, your day starts at whenever they wake up and it goes till your last appointment at work, and it's hard, but if you do have a passion, I feel like that's what drives me, is just knowing why am I doing this, why.
Right. It goes back to that, you know, it always goes back to that, and especially when there's struggles.
Yeah.
You got to go back and say, I started this because I wanted to do the best at this
Right.
business, and I'm going to stay laser focused on that, like she said, and you'll be successful.
And Kristen, you have your ISAA license,
I do, yeah.
fitness certified.
And I can really agree, because I actually, being 19, I am in full-time in college, and I had to take a major step back. I was trying to do the personal training, and I got so wrapped up in it that my ultimate goal is to graduate college. I want to have a degree, and I was getting so wrapped up into training, just because starting something and trying to make yourself successful, you do have to put so much time into it that it was overwhelming, and I physically, mentally was like breaking down because of the amount of time that if you really want to be successful in creating a business, you have to put everything you have into it. You can't take time to be going and taking classes and be doing any other things that you might be wanting to do if
I
you
know
want
you
to
got
really
something.
do it.
Yeah.
It's 100%. So I actually had to kind of take a step back from it and be able to focus on my school full time.
And I'm glad you said that, because Jody actually wanted to be a doctor
Mhm.
before any of the competing. Well, I don't know if you wanted to be at that time, but
I did. That's what I went to college for. Is my whole family is doctors and everything, so I was like, well, I'm going to be a doctor, because what else am I going to
Right.
do with my life? And I was actually an EMT in college, and I loved all that. Don't get me wrong, I took the MCATs, which some of you might know, it's the big test to get into medical school, and I did well, and I could have went into that field. And I started competing in fitness, and I got certified as a trainer many years ago, and as a nutritionist, and I realized that was my love. Like, I loved it. And I remember even my mom saying to me one day, I was probably about 18, and she's like, what are you going to do, be a personal trainer? You know, and I was insulted. But I was like, yeah, I probably am. And so that's where I kind of started with the competing. And I realized, like, I love studying the body and medicine and all that, and I actually love surgery. But I didn't know if it was my passion. So there's a difference between love and passion. Like,
good point.
I knew that if I went down the road of medical field, in medical school. It's going to be very expensive. And I didn't want to go through all those years of college and then realize, I don't know if this is what I really love. Where
Right.
I knew I love fitness. I knew I love nutrition. I knew I love watching people transform their body through exercise and through diet. So that fascinated me. And I did. I had that passion. And that's kind of the road I went. I didn't know if it was going to work out. And I even started taking... continued on my education with my master's degree in exercise physiology. And I still was a little bit hesitant, but I knew that fitness was my long-term end goal. So
Something around
yes,
that.
yeah.
And that's another topic I wanted to bring up is balance about what you love and your passion.
Right.
Because Michael, I'm sure, be it that he trains like 7 women at once, each woman that comes to him with a set has a certain set of problems, which I'm sure that you kind of help them some way, one way or another, focus on not giving them advice, but I'm sure women and men come to you and they're looking for that balance, not only with working out, helping them find that confidence, getting them back into their regime of things or mojo or whatever
bet.
have you.
You bet. You know, it
So the
absolutely-
balance.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I talk a lot more about, helping people to become more confident and balanced in relationships and in all kinds of different things. And during our workouts, we don't go much into it. We're too busy working out and getting that done. But we have some time before and afterwards to discuss, a few things, which is really nice. And that's part of what I really want to do. And is just help people generally in everything. And not only just build a beautiful physique, but really help them in life too. So,
And helping them in life, you have trainers underneath you.
correct.
So you actually help people who want to be their own entrepreneur, be self-employed. You help guide them to do that.
I have a physique coach training
Yeah.
program that takes, basically teaches them a lot of stuff. It gives them a real great program design. I have a membership site that they can utilize for online training, and I also teach them business, marketing, sales, and everything that it takes to become a successful personal trainer, whether it be online or in hands-on or both.
So hey, I'm going to do a quick giveaway. I'm going to do a really surprise giveaway real quick. If you take the segment and you share it on your Facebook, I'm going to pick a random winner, and I'm going to have a surprise that I'm going to give you, and I'm going to mail you, just because I think this segment is so important to know. It's all about knowing all about personal training, nutrition and health, but most importantly, being your own boss, doing what you love, finding balance in your life. And thank you, Michael, for giving me that info. And each and every one of you, thanks for being here. I really appreciate that we're talking about this topic. And, at the end of the day, it is all about your energy, who you're hanging out with, and what you're here for. I liked how you said that is, what am I here for? What am I, and it's to help people. I think at the end of the day, even for myself, everybody, it's giving your time to help others in one way, shape, or form. And I just love my eyelashes. I can't tell you enough how much they help me. Just smile and say, I know, I
They're
love
beautiful.
them. Thank you. But again, I want you guys all to follow everybody in the studio. So Kristen, we'll start with you if you want to give out your social media contacts.
Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Christy, Kristy, Ardizzione, Ardizzion.
And don't forget to follow her IG stories also. She has, and you also have a little shout out to a doctor that you went to one time.
Yeah, actually, Craig Weingrow, for a few months was having bouts where I was getting dizzy, passing out, extremely sick, and I went to doctor after doctor after doctor. And Craig Weingrow was actually the one who's finally able to diagnose me. I have extremely low blood pressure, and he was able to help me get out of it just using kind of all natural supplements. He just put me on magnesiums and potassiums and different things like that to really help me get out of it. So I wasn't a 16-year-old at the time taking blood pressure medication.
Nice.
And he has a weight loss program going on right now. So just Google Craig Weingrow, MD, family physician, and he has a great weight loss program if you guys are interested.
And which grains and proteins are you at?
I work at the one on North Decatur, and if anyone's interested, Greens and Proteins, probably one of the cleanest, healthiest restaurants you can eat at. You can really guarantee any dietary needs, any allergies, anything you can think of. They have something for you there, and it saved my life on prep, having somewhere to go that had the exact amounts, that could do no salts, that could do no seasonings, just everything, having it perfectly measured out, and I didn't have to do it. Saved my life.
I love
Like
that,
a mean
right?
Coach.
I know. Who is he? I gotta have a talk with him. So Jody, we'll start with you. Where can people go and get more information about you, Crave Bars, and Jody T. Hart Fitness?
Go to Instagram, Jody T. Hart Fitness. And you can also check out our APN supplements Instagram as well. That has the bars on there, as well as the proteins, pre-workouts, BCAAs, all those good things. And then my personal page is just Jody T. Hart, and then Jody T. Hart Fitness.
And I love her Maltese babies. And so we're going to be at Paws on the Patio this Saturday. So shout out to Gia Rose. It's at the Tivoli Village, and no stalkers are allowed. But if you want to come hang out, Strength Sisters, come bring your fur babies. We're going to have a lot of fun.
Yes.
And it's going to be, I think it's 10 to 4, Tivoli Village this Saturday. Paws on the Patio. And Shanti, Lash Liqueur.
Yep, it's just at Lash Liqueur on Instagram, and liqueur is LIQUER. EUR.
And I love
Not liquor.
Yeah, it's not liquor, it's
Not liquor.
liqueur. And
Liqueur.
I love your IG posts.
Thank
You go very in depth with all sorts of things that have to do with education around lashes, information. If you're ever interested about it, give her a call. And hey, lash technicians, if you're looking for a gorgeous, beautiful place to work at, come to her spot.
Yes.
It is
call us.
just divine, I'm telling you. It's like gold and glittery, and it's white and shimmery, and it's like heaven. It is. It really is. It's so cute. I love it. And last but very not least, we saved the best for last. Michael Haley.
Hi.
We're having a light show right now. I
Yes,
feel
we
like
are.
having a light show.
PlatinumPhysiques.com, or on Instagram as Platinum Physiques LV, or Facebook is also Platinum Physiques LV. We have a lot of before and after pictures, and if you're a coach that wants some help in business, we can also help you with that.
And every Wednesday is posing practice.
Every Wednesday at Las Vegas Athletic Club on 2:15 in Eastern at 3 p.m. We have the team come and pose, and it's kind of fun. If you want to just come watch, you're welcome to do that. I actually like people to come watch because it makes the team nervous, and I like that.
It wakes us up. Wakes us up. We're like, oh, okay, we got to really do good now. Okay.
Or if you are a competitor and you don't have a team to pose with,
Yep.
even if you have another coach, you're welcome to bring your coach, and you're also welcome to come and pose with the team, so we can give you a little bit more insight on what a competition looks like, especially if you're new.
Because Team Platinum Physiques is more like a fitness family.
Yes.
And we definitely love to work with different coaches, different personal trainers, like Team D's
Yep.
with Denise
Dinger.
Dinger.
Yeah.
I said, okay. And because I always say Dinger, so it's Dinger. Okay. And we got to give a shout out to, of course, like Patrick Sampson.
Oh, yeah.
He's always helped us out in so many ways. And who else am I thinking? What? Alicia Ba.
Oh, yeah.
She's been great with
She's a
posing.
great posing coach, too.
And so the competition's coming up this year is going to be June in Reno.
June in Reno, and then July is the another Pat Sampson show, which is July 21st, and of course Masters Nationals, which is right before that. We have competitors there, and then right after that on the 28th is the USA's, which is a pro qualifying competition here in Las Vegas.
And then November,
And we have November, which is
Stephen
Steve
Carr.
Carr Muscle Classic.
that's what I'll shoot for probably. And take a little break off, just like you, Kristen, right?
Yep.
A little break?
Taking probably even a little longer than you.
Really?
Probably wait until Cutler next year.
Really? Awesome. So, and one more thing I want to talk about is the National Olympics. Is it the Junior National Olympics, or
At the
Olympia.
Olympia.
Yeah.
isn't there like a
There's an amateur Olympia coming
yeah,
up.
tell us about that.
So amateur Olympia, it's just a really great opportunity for everybody to get on the Olympia stage. You're getting to sit up there on the Joe Weider Olympia stage, the same stage that Jay Cutler was on, that you have I Only Know Bikini People.
You were
so.
probably on that stage one time or another.
Not here in Vegas.
No? Oh, okay.
See, so that's giving amateurs a chance to get on that big stage, get you out there. It is a pro qualifier, so it's just an amazing opportunity. I'm shooting for it next year, hopefully. If,
Yeah.
who knows, maybe have a pro card by then.
And
So I
Shanti, you once thought about doing a competition one time.
Yes.
I'm not trying to get her to sign
Oh,
up
yeah,
at all,
sure.
but I figured, like, I mean, I know your schedule's busy. You got a baby at home, new business, just moved
Yeah.
here. But maybe I can twist your arm to come work out with this guy and the team, and maybe once.
Yeah.
Give it a try.
I'm thinking about it. I'm getting
Right down the
there.
street from you. Maybe.
As soon as somebody calls from the show and I have another full-time girl, then I can start working out with
Hey,
you.
okay, all
That's what we
right.
need.
That's
Okay.
okay.
We need that.
So, hey, lash technicians, give her a call right now. Don't wait any longer.
My physique depends on it.
Exactly. This is all about balance. All right. So thank you so much, you guys. If you are sharing this to your Facebook, I might message you later today with a prize. And don't forget the show's every Thursday live at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And to anyone on Platinum Physiques that wants to come down and hang out with us, you are more than welcome to be a guest. I love that Kristen came down. So much fun to hang out with my strength sisters like Jody and Shanti. And again, Cowabunga Bay, come hang out tomorrow if you want to, 3 p.m. Pause on the Patio is this Saturday. Strength Sisters is June 16th. Write that in your calendar. We have so much stuff going on. But better yet, is Michael Haley?
Yes.
You have anything else that you want to say?
Oh gosh, no. Well, I do. You have a baby that's 3 months old. One of the things that I just recently did was I had a lady that just had a baby, and I had to walk her through getting in shape while she was breastfeeding. And it was really cool because we were able to make adjustments as she went through to keep the baby completely healthy. And a lot of women think that after they have a baby that they have to eat up when they're breastfeeding and all that kind of stuff. Yes, you have to give the baby proper nutrition and yourself proper nutrition, but you could absolutely drop the baby weight that you have.
Not
at the
literally
same
drop
time.
the baby, but
Weight. Yeah, don't drop the baby.
don't drop the baby.
Don't put baby in the corner either.
I know, I'm sorry. He's so big.
But you can definitely get rid of that weight that you put on during the pregnancy, and at the same time breastfeed. Just so you know.
And that's awesome because I remember Sabrina would drop her baby off in the daycare and she'd be running back and forth and I'd be like, where'd she go? And hey, it's a part of life. You just got to deal with these things, But yeah, you deal with moms all the time. All the time. So come on, ladies, join the fitness family. We have women of all sizes, ages. So the group is getting bigger and we are the biggest bodybuilding team in Nevada.
Yes, we are.
Yeah. And
One thing I really have to say, he's working with moms. He has a just turned 19-year-old on the team. He
Teenagers,
has males, females from all ages. And we've actually had conversations. Heidi Speaker and I had a conversation about the fact that every person that works with Michael feels like they are the only person that works with Michael.
Thank you.
And the fact
Thank
that
you.
he is able to do that with, I think on our group page, we have 170 people
Yep.
that are a part of Platinum Physiques on our Facebook page. That is absolutely incredible, especially coming from a team previously that had about 5 people and all of us felt neglected. So the fact that he's able to make each one of us feel like we are getting the absolute fullest amount of his attention and every amount of attention that we need
Because that's
is
a lot of
incredible.
work. I don't know how he does it
Yeah.
with me. And he's got like 30 other of them. So Jody, is anything else
Thank
you want?
you,
Yeah.
Kristen. Thank you.
So Jody, anything else you want to bring up, talk about, promote, advertise?
Just my advice out there to anybody trying to start their business and get it going, keep going. Like I said, we all have been through the bumps in the road, and just stay focused, find yourself a good support network, and keep going.
Thank you very much, Jody.
Absolutely.
And Shanti?
Yes, so for Mother's Day, I just wanted to do a little giveaway for all the mamas out there.
Oh.
So if you just want to tag 3 of your mama friends on our Instagram at Lash Liqueur, then on Mother's Day I'll be drawing a free set of lashes to give
Oh,
away.
wow, yay.
And Mother's Day is the second week of May, I think. The
Yes.
weekend.
14th, I believe. 13th or 14th.
In your calendar.
It is the 13th because my birthday is May 11th, which is a
Write
Friday.
that on your calendar. And go and order Crave bars. I know she's going to hate me for saying that, but
And my birthday's May 16th. Which is
so
right.
there
There
you
we
go. May 11th, May 14th, May 16th. It's all good. Just make sure you write it down. And follow everybody. And don't forget that we so appreciate you guys spending time with us, spending time on Facebook. Big shout out to Joanne and everybody on Facebook Live. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining us. We'll see you next week right here on Michelle Davis Fitness.
Bye.
Bye.